Hello everybody and welcome to a particularly good game. It's it's not even just like a good game, it's a pretty freaking amazing game, except for one thing which I'll show you later. This is Claybook. It's it's a game where you literally play as a ball of clay and you have to complete objectives. I'm going to be showing you only 2 levels. I'll show you the tutorial and then one of them, my most current level that I'm on, and we can fucking figure this shit out. It's just such. Okay, so here we are in the world of the game. So you're playing as a square of clay. You start, and you can have a ball or a sort of wheel sort of type thing that isn't controlled very well, and then you got a cylinder. And you can see as I'm moving around, the terrain is deforming because I'm picking up clay as I move, like with my... You see I'm turning green, I was red, now I'm green. And I'm just picking up clay as I move around. You can also rewind in the game, so you can leave a little chunk of clay there. Every time you rewind, you leave a bit of yourself back there. So you can also do something pretty friggin' sweet. You can just you can dig just wherever you want. If you hold RT, you can carve out just anything in the map. You can carve anything out. And then you can rewind so you're not in the hole anymore. And then there you are down there. Alright, let's get going. Squares are the worst shape for climbing up this. Let's go to a cylinder. That might work. Yeah, come on, cylinder. You can do this. There we go. You also get deformed yourself. You can see the cylinder's not quite a cylinder anymore. And then, you transform into a ball to get through here. Go to a ball. And then over here. So you can't get over this gap. So you go down here and you're like, ah, shit. Gap can't get overable. So you turn into a square, you fucking rewind yourself, you go back up, and then you go up the square. So you can build yourself platforms so you can get up places. Or you could just carve through a wall and then see if you could ramp yourself up like that. But in this case, we're gonna become this big old fat square up here to go down here to the cheese. And then over here it wants me to empty the water. But before I do that, over here is a rocket ship. And you can't ignore the rocket ship. It's a fucking clay rocket ship that shoots clay water. So you can fly around. And as you know, I am an expert pilot. So flying a clay rocket ship is nothing but the ordinary for me. I can probably try... See, the rocket ship doesn't have a carve. It only has a fly. So you can fly around, but you can't carve anything out. So I might have to just go back and get that square. I am adding more water to this every time I shoot out. Oh no. Come on, little plane. I'm deforming my rocket. Also getting a lot more clay stuck to it than I thought I would. Ooh, there we go. And you can lay back there. Alright, now all the water on the stage. Oh, also, there's the Terra child over here. Look at that face right there. Look at him go. Look at that fucker. Staring at me with his beady eyes. He's also controlling with a controller, which is odd. But nice touch, This guy's got to be a fucking genius or something. Built clay, sentient clay that he can control. And then you just carve a big old goddamn hole out of this and you let all the water drain out. All the clay-like water. I wonder, can I go and get the rocket in time and maybe I can... Oh, if I don't crush the rocket entirely. Woo. Can I add more water to this as it's draining? I want to see if the percentage will go up. Oh, I think it was. Come on, get over to there. Oh, I can. I can fill it back up. Oh no, it's draining too fast. Oh, I just punctured a hole into this. And that's the tutorial level. I apparently shaved 1 minute and 17 seconds off my previous time. Okay, well, you know. Alright, so this level is called Something with Trees. Alright, we gotta go up to the objectives. Move the sphere. Whoa. Move the sphere to the object. Move the hypersphere to the object. To the object objective. Okay. Oh shit. Fall off. Okay, well, let's get back up there. What's over this way? Up, don't fall. Carve a lot out of that. Ooh, nope. Oh, fuck. Well, that ball's stuck in the river. Look at all these balls I got floating here now. Now I can fall off the edge right there. Oh, alright. Cylinders are the ones that go upstairs. The game will try to convince you that squares are the best for going upstairs, but that's a goddamn lie. It's a cylinder. Alright. Fuck. I don't know what the wheel object's good for. Oh, this boy. I love this boy here. Alright, so I need to get the normal sphere over to the objective right now. That's... Ooh, there's a ducky that works out. So this one, there's two different kinds of objectives like this. There's this one where I have to leave the object in there, and there's another one where I have to make a model of the object and leave it in there. Which would require me to, you know, rewind time like that, and then leave a model in there. Alright, so the objective is there. I need to get the hyper sphere over here. Oh, there's another sphere. Oh, there's another sphere up here. So I just have a ducky. Oh, shit. I crashed the ducky. The ducky can swim. I don't know if anyone knows that. I don't know if I probably didn't tell you, but the ducky can, in fact, swim. So that's the objective. Slurp. Well, that didn't work out for me at all. Alright, so I may have to take the ducky. Go get that hypersphere. Hypersphere, I need you. Oh shit, got it. Yoink. Fuck off, duck. Now the hypersphere, he can't carve either, but he can do something a little special. Try not to fall down there. If you hold RT, it's push, and you can just push any liquid out of your way. Just like that. Just shove all the liquids out of the way. Who needs liquids when you're a hypersphere? Alright, now let's get out of here, because I'm going to need to fall down this hole real quick. I'm going to need to go to the objective, leave the hypersphere here, and then go back with the normal sphere. There's a level entirely dedicated to the hypersphere, and is probably my favorite level in here. You basically... Oh, this one's only a sphere. You basically only... The whole time the level's shooting cannons at you, which have water in it, which carves out of the terrain. And it's just a great time. I love it so much. Alright, I think I'll show you a user-made level, one user-made level, and then I'll go on to how to actually make levels. Okay, so this user-made level is fly the rocket to all of the objectives. So we just have to gently crash into the ground. Let's try that a little. Whoa, that was a spin and a half. I just proved my piloting skills good just like one mission ago. So we're gonna woo. It's a little difficult, but I got this. Hit that objective, crash into the ground. Just gives me better takeoff after I crash into the ground again. Come on, point up. There we go. Now this one. Woo! You can just see how much water I'm leaving on the level. Shit. Keep fucking it up. I'm getting nowhere closer to the objective. Hey, look, there's my rocket from previously. I hit the block. Don't worry, something's happening. Oh, come on. There we go. I just rubbed my face against the block. Poop. Ooh. Now what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit both objectives without crashing this time. Without crashing. Okay, okay. The first one I don't count as a crash. That second time I hit the ground, that one was definitely crashing. Alright, I did it in 1:50. Alright, now that we've done a level created by someone else, I'm going to show you the god-awful level creator. I had so much trouble doing it, and maybe it was because it was 9:30 in the morning, and I'm really just not up for trying to make a level at 9:30 in the morning, but it is just atrocious. I can't stand it. Right, so this is the level editor. As you see, the cursor is moving completely freely of the camera, and I bet you're wondering, well, how does the camera move then? Well, wouldn't you like to know? By putting the cursor on the edges of the screen, and then it moves the camera. Because that's good design. That's good game design right there. And the only way to move up and down is to point the camera up and point the camera down. So you can move up and down, and then sideways is always sideways no matter what. But it is just unbelievably terrible. I can't explain in words how bad it is. And then when you want to place an object, you hit new. Say I want, I don't know, a duck. So I can place the duck literally wherever I want from the camera position. And I just have to... if I want to place it in the far corner, I have to move it all the way out there and then just hope it's going to be on the ground. I can just... there, I can place it there. And the camera doesn't move at all with the object. So if you say you're wanting to build, I don't know, say a wall or something. So we go get a wall, a rectangle, and it just places it in the world. And you have to pick it up, and you can move it. We can just place one there. We can duplicate it by hitting X. We can flip it the wrong way. Flip it, flip. Okay, that's how it's gonna be then. This is how my wall is gonna be. Because flipping objects is just as bad as trying to move the camera. Duplicate, and we can build a wall there, and then that. Duplicate. We can build that there. There's the wall. And then you can see, look how beautiful that wall is. And because I can't move the camera. So if, say I'm like here, and I click the wall to duplicate it, and I rotate the wall to connect it to the other wall, I have no idea if the walls are actually going to line up or not, because I can't move the camera over to that side to line up the walls. And yes, because it is clay, it all does just mush together, and there's no seams from where the wall was if I placed it in the right position like that. And then there's no seams, and you can see all the clay has fingerprints on it, and it's so cool, but the editor is just so horrendously not fun to play with. But you can look at the epic details on everything, and you can't get close to that duck because you're not high enough off the ground. And the duck is yellow, and it's got fingerprints, and it looks like it's made out of clay. It's a really good looking game, but it's fun to play, but the editor is just, it's very bad. I do not like it. I cannot give it any. If I were to rate a game, which I can't because I have no street cred, if I were to rate this game, I would give it I'd definitely give it an 8 out of 10. It's a really good freaking game made out of clay, and everything's cool, and you can freaking deform the land, and everything's got epic detail. But the editor is so bad. If they fix the editor where the cursor follows the camera, and you can actually move the camera when you're placing an object, then I'll give it a 10 out of 10. But until that happens, it's going to be stuck at an 8 out of 10. It's just going to have to be that way. I can't do anything about it. But with that said, I will see you boys in tomorrow's episode of something. Definitely something. And I'll see you boys tomorrow. Goodbye.